Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 as we are playing the Kaiserreich mod as the Commune of France. Alright, so you notice I made some changes up here. I didn't name the theaters or anything just yet. We'll do that later. I just wanted to get the armies moving around since we did have all those units trained already, so I wanted to get them, you know, going to do something. So we will probably want to get 2 armies, like I said before, over here on this front. But I think 24 will be okay for right now. They should be able to get 1 division in every province. And then so that's what the red army's doing. And then we have this blue army here. This is a large army for offensives. So we'll probably get them placed. It doesn't really matter where we place them. We can just place them in Paris for right now, though. Oops, don't want to do that. We'll place them in Paris and get them all moving on over to there. That's going to be our offensive army. We can always put them over here on this front if war with the German faction does end up starting. And then I also created a purple army over here for Spain. There's only 8 divisions in there, so really not a lot. That's this army here, and then they got the Marines over there just sitting in their own little army. And then we have some cavalry troops for occupying force. So we've got all that set up, guys. And one thing I want to address before we go ahead and start playing, since we'll probably be doing a lot of reading again today, is that one thing that was asked about was Germany. They were saying it wasn't really asked about. It suggested that we declare war on Germany as quickly as we can, because Germany, as many of you guys who play this mod may know, is pretty weak in the beginning of the game. They have a lot of as you can see here, look at all these land doctrines. All the doctrines research a lot slower, not a lot of war support, division recovery rate, population, just a lot of negatives here, guys. I'm going to see if there's anything else here that's really negative. Black Monday effects. I mean, yeah, the Germans are incredibly weak at the moment, so it's better to declare war early on the Germans and get them defeated as quickly as you can. Plus, they don't have all the, they don't really have very many forts over here as well, so it makes it a little bit easier to attack here. Well, that's the thing, guys. That's why I don't want to do that. I don't want an easy fight against Germany. I would prefer to do it. We could just easily conquer them and invade them and get all the territory and wipe them out. But then what? Then what are we doing next? I kind of want to make this into a big thing. Like, this is kind of our boss battle here at the end. I'd prefer to conquer, to deal with some of these other areas, Spain, Italy, America, kind of doing like little proxy wars, expanding our faction and whatnot. We'll probably have to deal with the Entente sooner or later. They're already preparing the liberation here, so maybe we'll have to deal with them as well. Yeah, do we really want to fight Germany and the Entente at the same time as well? So that's something to think about too. We'll just have to see what happens here. Germany's currently organizing their youth, so we'll just have to watch. We'll have to start watching what they're doing. So stalemate in the Socialist Republic of Italy. So during the recent Congress of the Socialist Republic of Union, none of the 3 factions achieved a clear majority. This would normally not be our concern, but the lack of compromise is further destabilizing an ally which is already unsteady on its feet. Perhaps we can help them choose their new government. So we can support the... who are all these? Like, do I even know who this is? Support the Union Nacionalista, Union Syndicalista. See, I don't know who any of these guys are. So I guess what we want to do, maybe it's their party names. Yes, it's the party names. Got it. So that's the Totalist, and Christina. Is that the? Looks like that's not an option here. Yeah, I'm not seeing them. Maybe that is them. Oh, yeah, that's this one right here, I think. All right, so we don't want to support those. We obviously want the Syndicalista to win. I think that makes the most sense. So yeah, we're going to support them, of course, and hopefully they stay in power. Let's see what happens there. It looks like they're still in power. Yeah, 47% for them. Of course, ours, we're 89% for our current party. Nice. Got more political power. That's nice. Always could use that political power. And then, yeah, they achieved the Italian majority. So did that change anything? No, it didn't change the numbers there. But they're currently the government. That's what matters. So one thing I want to take a look here is, yeah, see this, you can change this. So we could change to partial mobilization if we wanted to keep getting some benefits here. Yeah, that might make a lot of sense. That's a pretty big deal from the early mobilization, 30%, a lot of good bonuses there. But I also really want to start getting these companies here, man. All right, we're going to do partial mobilization, guys. We'll do it. I think we should. I think we should get that done. Because, yeah, that's going to give us a lot more factories. And currently factories is an issue. Right now we now have 16 that can build civilian factories for us. So very helpful indeed. Also, we're trading for all the resources that we need. We got our national focus finished. Poland elects a new king, so their regency is now over. And this is going to unlock, that's a new research slot, so that's going to be awesome. I think we should probably do this to get the recruitable population, because right now we can't even build units at the moment. So yeah, I think we're going to do that, get more people. Just seeing if there's anything else here that gives population that might be kind of close. No, it makes sense to get that one first. So let's go ahead and get some research going for, let's see what we need here. I think we got all our industrial techs going. Not quite in 1937 yet. Well, we're kind of far away from 1937, so we don't want to work on those. I would love to start getting the planes guys, but I really want to get the company, if we can, the air company. So I think we're probably going to wait on that, guys. Instead, it'd probably make a lot of sense to, let me just see here what we can get. I'd love to get the field hospitals. You guys know I love field hospitals, so we probably are going to work on that. That's what I'm thinking. Just kind of swinging through here, seeing if there's anything else that we really need. I think we're going to go and do the field hospitals, guys. Not that we have the army experience to even get them into our armies, of course, but maybe we'll have it soon. I know some of our national focuses give some army experience, so we'll just have to see. And like I said, let's keep an eye on what Germany's doing. They have an unknown focus. Oh, we can't see. All right, that sucks. Yeah, we can't see what anybody's doing. We got to get our. We're gonna have to get those technologies so that we can start seeing what everybody's doing. Because I like to see what all of the countries around us are doing. We can't see anybody. All right, so we'll just have to wait until we can get that. I think what happened here. So all right, so this has something to do with what we were doing here. This is that civil war. So you have Indo-Chinese Union over here that is currently attempting to fight against the rest of Indochina, which is under German control. And they actually have more units, though I think their divisions that the syndicalists get in these events are kind of crappy. But they do have Saigon as well under their control. And they have more divisions. We'll just have to see what happens there. I don't think I'm going to actively support them. That's the same thing as declaring war in Germany, because I imagine Germany's going to support that. So Indochina declares independence. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let's just take a look here. So are they declaring? No, they're not declaring independence. Yeah, they're still a puppet of them. Okay, I think they must be talking about this civil war here. All right, so what did we get here? We got more stability. Nice. All right, so stability is increasing, getting better. It doesn't actually give us any bonuses, though, for the little percentage. Of course, it all is around this here. I don't know if it gets any higher than good stability. I imagine it would, because we're at 79% and we're at good. So you'd think it'd get a little bit higher, maybe awesome stability, super stable. I don't know what they'd call it. Those are stupid names, though. So luckily, I'm not in control of the mod. A lot of people don't know that I actually used to mod a lot. I used to mod EU4, though. I didn't do much modding for Hearts of Iron outside of those alternate history videos that we did. I had to create a full mod for that. Belgian Declaration of Independence. Oh, wait a minute. Sick of German oppression and the disaster of Black Monday, Belgian independence movements throughout the country have been revolting and performing guerrilla strikes on the German army. Due to their own recovery, the German Empire has been unable to support Adalbert I to the fullest and has let the situation escalate beyond their control. After coordinated strikes by the independence army on the cities of Mons and Antwerp, they were finally able to push the Flandern Wallonian army back to Brussels, where after fierce fighting the German king surrendered. With no clear answer yet from the German Empire, many fear that an independent Belgium might be short-lived, especially with tensions between the Empire and the Commune of France rising in the strategic location of the country. Well there. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't think it's worth it to... Oh, you can't even increase... Never mind, I don't know what I'm thinking. You can't boost popularity in this mod. Yeah, that's not allowed. All right, well, we'll just have to see what happens over here. But they're no longer in that faction, so that's actually really good news. We could probably decrease this frontier for right now. I think we will. You know what, let's keep the front. I don't know what... I don't trust them. I don't trust the Belgian troops, guys. I don't know what they're up to. So we did get that civilian factory done. And I kind of feel like we should probably build... Just take a look here. We do need more military factories, so we should probably go ahead and get those. Let's get a couple of military factories, then we'll go back to civilian. I do need more civilian factories, of course, so we continue building. I'd like to get at least 2 to 3 lines, where we can build at least 2 to 3 lines. However, we are hurting on military factories, so let's go ahead and build in there. 90% there, and then we'll build in that 80% there. And then let's go back to civilians now. We'll do somewhere in the back here, some of these 70%, although there's 80% there. that we can get going. So we'll do that, and one right there. All right, so that looks good. That should keep them busy for a while. Yeah, not seeing as many events pop up. It's a bummer they can't see what they're working on. Synthetic oil experiments. Excellent. Definitely needed that. Now I want to build some of those because, yeah, we could use the oil and the rubber. So we don't have to trade as much for it. I suppose we'll go ahead and build some synthetic refineries. I think that'd probably be wise. Let's just build one for right now, and let's actually tick it above that. I know that's not going to give us much. We'll build another one later. We'll build it over. I don't really want to build on the borders, to be honest, guys. I just don't trust that we'll be able to maintain those. We'll build right there for right now. I think that'll work out nicely. And then we're not going to get these, obviously. It's not 1937 just yet, so it doesn't make sense to grab those up. Could get the reinforced rate with that radio. That would be helpful. But you know what? There's so many other things that we need right now. I think we're going to go ahead and work on those. I kind of want to do land doctrines, guys. Kind of early here. I think that would be nice to get. We could also get that artillery boosted up since all of our units have artillery in them. So that would be incredibly helpful. We also need to get that though. So yeah, let's go and grab this. We'll get that support equipment. I think that's helpful, getting that defense and the breakthrough. We obviously don't want to be behind on that. Pretty important stats there. And there we go. We got our national focus. So that is going to generate some more manpower for us. It also increased our reinforce rate. So by, oh wow, by 10%. That's huge. All right, so that's very, very helpful. So we completely finished up that branch. We cannot continue with the further military development because you have to get calibrating the economy. So we're not gonna be able to get anything down here just yet. So now we get to pick a new branch. I'm really tempted to start down this branch here. Let me just see what else is available to us. Of course, we have the road to war. This will get us some military factories, very helpful. And then we can figure out what we want to do about the Swiss, the illegal Swiss occupation. Okay. All right, we're gonna have to. What is going on with? Let's take a look here. Does this get us? Okay, so this will get us a province here. This will get us one province if they were to give in to our demands. They're not part of a faction or anything, are they? No, they're not part of a faction, so we might be able to bully them on that. I don't know. But that's an interesting option there. We do want to fortify the German border. That'd probably be smart. Gotta get those as well. There's so much great stuff to get here, guys, that it's really difficult to make a decision on what we want here. But I think I'm kind of really thinking that we're gonna do the road to war here. I think that'd probably be wise. Getting that, and then perhaps dealing with the Swiss there. There's also the option of doing the direction of the economy so that we can. Which one do we have to get? We're gonna get this one. Yeah, a lot of great things down this branch as well. But let's do the road to war first. Yeah, let's do that. Get that war support. I want to see what happens with that Swiss one. Maybe that's not the best option to go with, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do, guys. I want to get that Swiss lands before they end up joining a faction or something. Yeah, I think that'd be wise. As far as an early war, all right, so that already ended in a white peace. Those are the pieces by events. It looks like, oh, nice. All right, so they are now free, and they're radical socialist. Okay, interesting. So more socialism in Asia. Awesome. I like that. I like it a lot. So as far as an early war, so the Indo-Chinese revolt succeeds. The peoples in China has finally thrown off the yoke. I think that's supposed to be off the yoke of colonial exploitation. This is a great day for all the socialist nations of the world and a major defeat for the German imperialists. Our military observers in Indochina have studied the guerrilla tactics adopted by the revolutionaries, but their usefulness remains to be seen. That gave us political power, gave us army experience, all great things. All right, excellent, which is nice. So now we're able to put our field hospitals in there once we get them into our infantry divisions. So, yeah, as far as an early war, like Spain, we got to wait for the Civil War. We could declare war on Belgium. Yeah, I mean, that could be a possible early conflict. We cannot do a war goal until it gets 25% world tension. Okay, interesting. So even the syndicalists are constricted on what they can do here. So without it being world tension being higher, we're not going to be able to do that. All right, we'll just have to wait. We'll just have to wait, guys. No divisions, basic training. That's because we don't have any fucking manpower, so we just have to wait till we get some. I thought that would be ticking up more. So Indo-Chinese revolt succeeds. Yeah, you guys read this if you want. Posit. It's a devastating blow for colonialism and a great victory for socialism in the world. So Yeah, God, I was saying something, and I don't remember what it was now. I got so distracted. We do have the ability to modify our government now, and I think we're going to go ahead and get... Oh, there's so many choices here. I'm tempted to go for one of these. Like I said, I think we should go with design companies. That'd probably be the best option. Though, don't they... Is this the mod where design companies don't actually apply to the research? I could be wrong here. I could be getting mixed up with Road to 56. One of them, you don't actually have to get design companies before you research. It just gives a flat bonus to them. So if that's the case, then yeah, we can actually start researching like planes and stuff before we get the design companies. All right, so we have air or naval manufacturer. Let's do an air manufacturer. We're going to want to get, let's just take a look here. What's our options? So these are pretty much the same. Interestingly enough, yeah, there doesn't seem to be, oh, wait a minute. No, they're not. All right, so this is air attack. They're the same types of planes. Yeah, they're all fighters, but there's different benefits here. So these are air attack, agility, and range. This is air defense, max speed, and reliability, obviously. We'd want to go for that one. Agility is incredibly important, and of course range is great as well. Yeah, I think that's the obvious option to go for. Over here, heavy bombers. Yeah, I'm not going to get that. Light bombers, that's always useful as well, but I always go for fighters because you can't do shit bombing-wise if you can't control the skies. So I think that's exactly what we're going to do, guys. Let's go ahead and go after the Marine. I'm going to attempt to read that, but that's what we're going for. Let's get them. And then this should allow me to check this, check our planes here and see if it... Yeah, there's no design companies for these. Yeah. Interesting. So we don't actually have to wait because it just gives a flat bonus to them. I like that better personally because it requires us to, it just requires you to get that design company before you can even research it. And it kind of stymies your research in vanilla because you're like, I got to get that design company or else the bonus, before I get the research, or else the bonus does not apply to that model of plane. And you can say it makes sense doing it that way. But I don't know. I don't think it's the best. So Charles Curtis has been elected president of the United States. I guess we're going to read this because this could have something to do with the Civil War here. So despite the massive instability rampant in the nation ever since the Great Depression in 1925, the presidential elections went forward and the voting results are clear. The Republican candidate, Charles Curtis, is the 32nd president of the United States. Despite his advanced age, Curtis mustered the health to run for president in this tough time for America, and his platform is focused on negotiation and reconciliation with the CSA and AFP. He has already opened talks with them, but can he really satisfy two opposing militants at once? I don't know. I guess we'll see. I don't remember. Does that always happen? Did that happen in our last campaign? I can't actually say, guys. I don't know. Our manpower is finally going up, by the way, as well, so we might be able to get some divisions building here soon. We just finished up a lot of research, and we have the elections in Italy. Okay, let's see what happens there. I think that might be this Italy. I didn't actually read it. So we got mechanical computing and concentrated industry. So let's go ahead and... Is it? No. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get that. All right, so we're not going to do that. Just taking a look here. Once again, too far away from 1937 to really research those. I think what we're going to do is let's get the planes. I want to get the fighters here. That'd probably be wise, getting that next line of fighters. And then we could also get the close air support. I think that would probably be a good idea as well. Get the close air support there. Plus we have research bonuses for all these, so we can research them a little bit quicker. Let's get a good Navy, I think, or a good Air Force, excuse me. I think that'd probably be a wise move, so that we can try to beat the Germans in the air. As far as our Air Forces right now, 325 to 982 to 460 something. So they probably have an Air Force slightly larger than ours. But yeah, that's something to think about, is if we can be better than them, even if they have a larger Air Force. You never know, we might be able to pump enough factories to make a better Air Force as well. How much planes do the British have? They have 630 something. All right, nice. So the Germans here, I wish I could see what they were doing. I keep saying that, but yeah, I wish I knew exactly what they were working on. So that's another thing I would really like to get as soon as we're able to, so we can see what they're up to. So we can't get this because there's no unrest there. So that's the whole reason why I went this way, and we can't. So that's a bummer. The inefficient intelligence, what does that do? Inefficient intelligence, where's that at? Oh, well, that's why we can't see shit, because of the encryption is right there. Well, I don't want to go for that just yet. I know I really want to see what they're working on. It would be really wise to get that, and that helps with our troops as well. But getting the military factories, I think, would probably be a better idea. So we can start building up our Air Force and stuff like that. Probably would be the smarter move, guys. So we'll do that. And now we don't, when we get in those military factories, that'll put us up to, well, we're building 2, that'll put us up to 23, plus the 4 we get from that's 27. That'd be respectable. We just got excavation. We're close enough to 1937. Let's go ahead and continue here. Let's go and get the concentrated industry too. We'll get that first. I know it's 1937 now. All right, excellent. So the world is moving. Things are happening. But yeah, a lot of we're moving a lot quicker now in the second half. We moved a lot quicker in the second half of 1936, which is nice. I love the flavor events, but yeah, sometimes it feels like you're just moving so slow, and you're not really getting anything done. I believe all of our troops are currently trained up, and there we go, the American Civil War. So the American Union State has declared war on the United States, and then of course we also have the Combined Syndicalist of America. Why didn't I recall them getting control of this territory up here? And I guess they didn't get it. All right, so you now have the American Union State down here. They're currently at war with them, while the Combined Syndicalists of America are not yet at war with the United States yet. And then remember, we also have the Pacific faction over here as well that breaks off. So I don't know if that's still going to happen that way as it did last time I played it. We'll just have to see. I don't know if it always happens the same way, but yeah, I kind of want to send them volunteers once they go to war. I don't want to send it to the American Union State because we don't actually want them to win. So once they go to war, I think we're going to send volunteers, guys. And that'll give us something to do as well. So there we go. They're not at war. So I'm sure that they'll probably accept our volunteers. Let me just double check before we go send anybody. I think they're going to accept them. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get an army together. How many can we send? We can send 4 divisions. Okay, so let's put together 4 divisions. Do we want to send these mechanized troops? I don't think they're all that great. Yeah, they're kind of shoddy. I suppose we can send one of them. I don't want to send too many because they're just not very good, honestly. I think that because they don't have any, they're not great. They don't have any support companies. They don't have shit. So we'll send one just so we'll have a fast unit, but I think we're going to send the better infantry. These guys are better designed at the moment, so I think we should probably send them. I think it would make more sense to do it that way. So yeah, let's go ahead and send, we'll send these units here. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and actually take a look at their stats. See exactly if I'm right here. I don't want anybody to be like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. These guys are way better, even though they're like you can see their HP is much higher. Organization is about the same. The stats that matter here: soft attack much higher, hard attack higher, defense. Yeah, everything is better with the exception of breakthrough. I guess they have a higher piercing over here, and of course they have armor as well, which is why we're gonna send one. But overall, I think those infantry are better. So let's bring these guys out, put them into their own separate army here, and give them a little color. They will be, well, we're sending them to America, so let's give them kind of like a bluish color. I'm just trying to make it a little bit different from that one. It didn't work out well. So we could always take that like so. There we go. Yeah, I like that. That looks nice. And then let's give them a star for the U.S. Our U.S. force. We're going to give them a commander as well. All right, so I looked through them here, guys, and I think we're going to do General Henry. I think that's the best option for us here. So let's go and assign him. And I suppose we can go ahead and get a field marshal on this side of things. I think that probably makes sense. So yeah, let's go and do a field marshal, and then he'll be applying to all of them. Who do we have available for field marshals? So we have 2 field marshals. Just looking at their stats here: defensive doctrine, war hero. Okay, brilliant strategist. So he's got better overall stats over here. He's charismatic, so that's that division recovery rate. That's always nice to have. So this is our offensive guy. I think we should probably try and attempt to improve his stats because he's kind of garbage. So why not put him in there first, and we can always change these up later. Yeah, so let's go and do that. And he doesn't have any extra traits yet, but yeah, I want to improve him because he's our offensive guy. So I think it makes sense to get him improved a bit. And we're just going to move all these guys into his army. There we go. And he'll start getting a little bit of experience as we send them over there. So let's go ahead and send these 4 divisions over to the Combined Syndicalist of America. Somewhere. Here we go. And send them. All right. So they should arrive somewhere over here. I don't actually know where they're going to arrive. Hopefully things doesn't get messed up there. So looking at their divisions, 19 to 53 for the United States. They don't have any divisions yet. Okay, did they not get the events yet to give them divisions? 21 to 50 here. That's weird. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what happened there. All right, so yeah, they're going to allow us to send troops as expected. So we should be getting them there in the 2nd of February. All right, it's going to be a little bit of time. But hopefully they get some divisions soon, because they're just going to get conquered really quick. I remember them getting divisions before. I think it's just an event didn't fire yet. It's weird. Very, very weird, but they're already losing territory. I don't want to have where I'm the only troops over there. Pacific States of America has declared war on the United States, so they have now joined it as well. So now the United States is at war with all 3 sides. I remember the last time we played, they stayed out of war with one of the sides for a little while. Yeah, so the Pacific States is now their own faction as well. And remember, they're the social conservatives over here, while these are the paternal autocrats. We got our field hospitals, so we're going to go ahead and add those to our units here very soon. As far as other units that we want to get over here, I don't think we're going to get anything just yet. We are in 1937, so I'd like to get the 1937 industrial techs. I think that's probably the smartest thing for us to get. You know what? Let's go do the construction, because I really want to get the excavation because we have resource problems. So we'll be getting the support equipment there researched in. And I want to see, did they get anything yet? No, they still don't have divisions. Okay, whatever. Hopefully something happens there, because as you can see, they're already losing territory. A second American Civil War, maybe this is what needed to happen. I don't know. There's battles now, so it's a possibility. So yeah, Second American Civil War, you can guys go ahead and read that if you wish. All right, and they ended the threat of a syndicalist coup before it even hatched. So the Philippines is now free because of the American Civil War. They have declared themselves free. They're social liberals, though, so that's unfortunate. Taking a look at the conflict over here, remember Mongolia is currently at war with, what's this, Moklik or something like that? And they're at war with them right now. I don't know who's actually winning there. We could always look, but it looks like Mongolia is currently winning at the moment. And they're currently at war. Oh, they're in, let me just see here, at Tibet. All right, so they're in a 2-front war. Interesting. Right, yeah, and that's what I love about just playing a mod and period in general, is just that, you know, it gives you so much more to like react to, like, because it's so much different stuff than what you've seen before. I can't wait until vanilla starts getting the kind of flavor that we see in mods that mods already have. The development of Hearts of Iron has been so slow. God, it's been slow. It's been really bad. I'm surprised. We can also send air volunteers, so we should probably do that. Yeah, we're going to send them some air volunteers as well, so we can get some air experience and help them out in the air. Okay, so we can now help them out there. Do they not have any air bases anywhere? They have one. But yeah, we can't do that. This is the first time I think I've sent air wings as a volunteer force, by the way, guys. So it says we can do 98 planes. How do we do that? All right. Okay. Yeah, I've never sent the volunteers the air for. I'm glad they allowed you to do that, because that's needed, because historically that was done. But yeah, I can't just seem to send any planes over here. Cannot create air wing in the volunteer airbase. All right. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure how that works. We did just enter into February, so we're gonna be getting our units over here soon. Yeah, that's weird. I don't remember how to do it. Somebody had told me in the comments before when we're helping out in Spain, I believe. Yeah, we're helping out in Spain as the Soviets, and yeah, I don't remember if I did it or not. I don't think we did. So we got our troops over here. That's what's important. Let's go ahead and get them helping wipe out these troops here. And whoa, wait a minute, what happened here? Canada now owns this? Was that part of the Civil War events? Yeah, looks like Canada now took control of Maine and New Brunswick there. Yeah, they got New York. Yeah, Massachusetts, Connecticut. Look at that. So that's interesting. Let's go ahead. I guess that's what happened last time too, and I didn't realize it. Let's go ahead and help them out here. We're gonna give them a front so they can get a planning bonus and stuff, because yeah, I don't know if they'll even need it or if they'll even get over there in time. But we'll help them wrap this up first. I'm glad that they did get their divisions here. They currently have 13 to 40 divisions. I highly doubt America's gonna win in this conflict. I don't see that happening. Don't see it happening. So we're gonna go ahead and send our troops in, get them some experience. Go ahead and let them do that invasion. The 5-year anniversary of the 1932 Geneva strike. So 5 years ago today, the workers of Geneva began a major industrial action demanding social and economic reforms which threatened to spread to the rest of French-speaking Western Switzerland, known as the Romanade, something like that. Fearful of the potential revolutionary influence by the Commune of France, the central government in Bern reacted swiftly by sending in the federal army to break the state. In the ensuing violence, 13 were killed and over 100 injured in Geneva. This has left a bitter divide between the Romande and Bern, which over the subsequent years has failed to heal. Encouraged by recent developments in France, the radical left has begun to agitate once more and is planning on standing socialist candidates in the upcoming local elections. However, the Social Democrats, traditionally very strong in the Romande, I can't pronounce that for some reason, have devised a reform package in conjunction with the trade unions, the Peace of Work Agreement, which involves a number of policies regarding wage increases, shift times, and so on. One of the key points is to put an end to the massive lockouts in watch manufacturers which have taken place recently. The Social Democratic candidates are relying on this program to be reelected and hopefully diffuse the standoff between the radical left and the conservative-dominated federal government in Bern. So that might be what we needed to get that national focus that I wanted. That's we're waiting for some issues there. And we can also, what we're going to do, let's have these guys help here. And then these two, we're going to have these guys help over here. Get that wrapped up, because this is just about done. And then we're going to wrap up this area here as well. Let's go in and give a front. Yeah, it doesn't seem it wants to let me, doesn't want to let me get a front there. Well, let's just go ahead and send this guy in to go take New York City so we can get that wrapped up. And these two will attack this way. And we'll just wait on a front, I suppose, until we get this wrapped up over here. Because I don't even know... Yeah, there's a lot of divisions over here. We might not be able to do that on our own. Alright, so let's just pull it back. And we'll wait. We'll let the Americans kind of fight themselves there. And we'll wait till we get a little bit more assistance here. And yeah, we're going to attack here. And then we'll push off across here. The last time I did that, I think that's what got my units destroyed. Is I ended up coming up behind troops, and it didn't work out for us too well. But we weren't fighting with the syndicalists last time. We were fighting against them. So yeah, it didn't go very well. Let's go and see if we can't win here. Attack! All right, it doesn't look like it's gonna go in our favor, unfortunately. I did get this research finished, which is awesome. So let's see what we want to get next. I don't see us getting anything in here for right now. Nothing there either. I guess we're going to go with tanks because, yeah, there's no reason not to because we're not waiting on the companies. So we should probably go ahead and get the tanks. Just taking a look here, make sure there's nothing else that I really need. We should probably get land doctrines. Though I don't know which branch we're going down. Oh, yes. By the way, guys. Let me select this before I go jabbering off about that. You know what? We could improve the Chile. That'd probably be really smart. Yep, because we have those in our units right now. But yeah, by the way, I did get a lot of great suggestions for naming our troops. However, I'm recording this maybe 6 or 7 hours after I put that video out. So I know a lot of people haven't had time to watch it yet. So I'm not actually going to name the units just yet. We're going to wait. And most of the name suggestions have been for the regular infantry. And then I think we got one for the Marines as well. So there's also all these other units that can be, that need names as well. So yeah, if you want to suggest a name, like I said, we'll wait until next episode to name them because I want to give it a bit more time so everybody has a chance to watch the first episode before we go and name units. All right, so I'm really tempted to go ahead and attack across there. This is probably going to go against us, but at least we're not sending all of our units like I did the last time where I threw too many units off on their lonesome. This is not going to work. New York State is going to be or New York City, excuse me, is going to be a tough nut to crack there, largely because it's got that river there. And you know what? We're not really getting a lot of assistance here, and they just keep on attacking. It's really, really stupid how much they're attacking there, but whatever. And yeah, we'll keep on attacking this way. Are these guys just at war with the Americans? Yes. The United Mexican States declare war on the Pacific States of America. Oh. Interesting. So they did not go to war with America. They went to war with the Pacific states. All right. They're probably trying to get back all the territory they lost to the Americans. So, yeah, pretty cool. Lot of conflict here in America. It's one of the funnest. I almost played in America, guys. I was really, really tempted to play in America just because I wanted to do the American Civil War. It seems like something that a lot of people have already done, though. I don't think we can attack this way, can we? Yeah, we can. Huh. I thought this was owned. Controlled by the combined syndicates. Okay, are they at, they're not at war. Oh, they are at war with them. Okay, so we're also at war with the American Union State. How many divisions do they have? They have 45 to 88, 32 to 73, and then of course the Americans have 24 to 69. Okay, so we'll help them out there. It looks like we're the only thing... Oh, they took it. Excellent. So we'll go ahead and help them take that last province there, so we can move our troops over here. And we did get the military build-up national focus, so that's 4 new military factories, plus a research bonus for construction. And we still can't do this. All right, calibrating the economy, that's pretty good. Fortifying the border, definitely something we're going to want to get. Let's do this one first because, yeah, I don't like not being able to see what everybody's doing. It bugs me. So we're going to get that. I think once we have that, we should be able to see what they're working on. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and move our troops over there. We do have military factories to get assigned now. We got 3 extra military factories. It seems that we now have built up a lot of our equipment as well. Infantry equipment's looking pretty good. Overall, we're starting to look pretty good on a lot of stuff. So let's go ahead and we're going to put another military factory towards naval bomber. I think that's going to be needed. We're about to get the light tanks changed up here, so we're not going to build another one of those. Let's put one into the support equipment. I think that would probably be useful. Let's actually put 2 into support equipment, and let's pull 1 from the infantry equipment and put it on into motorized as well. I think that looks good, guys. I like the way that looks. Is there anything else that we need to get here that we don't have going? No, not yet. All right, we're not going to build those crappy heavy tanks either. All right, excellent. So good to go, and we're going to help them wrap that up. And American Civil War. America has devolved into civil war. We must help our brothers in the CSA. Well, we're already kind of helping them. Send the volunteers and equipment. Send 1,000 infantry equipment to combined syndicates of America. Old ones go first, and that's also 10,000 manpower. We have manpower now as well. I don't know if I want to start building units just yet, though. Send only equipment. No, we're going to send volunteers and equipment. Everybody's going to go. We're going to try and help them out as much as possible. I think that'd probably be wise. Help them out because, yeah, I don't. It's a difficult fight. They have to take out America. The original country, America, and then what Charles Carlos is the leader, and then of course they have to take out the American Union state as well. Doesn't who is it? Which general is it that takes over the United States? I don't remember who it is that comes over here and takes it over. So what I want to go do is we're not going to attack across that way. Let's wipe out this territory here. Let's get the capital in our hands first. Get Washington D.C. We're just going to attack from. We're going to attack from right here, and then we're going to go ahead and give them a bonus as well. And there we go. So you guys go ahead and get over to that front, please. Make that happen. And yeah, just. I love being able to participate in these little conflicts. The Hearts of Iron, it's a big type of conflict game where you're constantly fighting with massive numbers of armies and stuff. And if you're fighting with a little country where you don't have very many units, it doesn't usually go too well for you. You can definitely win as a smaller country. Republic declared in Serbia. I wonder what they had before. Democracy in the Balkans? That's new. I don't know what they had there before, but now they're a democracy. Okay. Just taking a look at the situation here. We still can't see what they're working on. See if there's anything I need to be aware of at home. I don't know what would be happening there. I'd actually need to be aware of. Just waiting for our units to get onto the frontier, which they're almost all there. We're waiting for them. I wonder if we can launch an attack here. Letting them get a planning bonus probably would be good, though. So let's let them get that preparation bonus going while they wait for their comrades come over here and assist us. Oh, yes, the planes. I never did do the damn planes. So is this a timer here for being able to send volunteer air wings? Is it the 14 days here? Is that why I can't do it? I don't know. That might be the case. I guess we'll wait for that to tick down and then see if that changes the situation, if it'll allow me to do it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like I said, I've never actually done it before, guys. So I've never sent the volunteer air wings. So or I might have done it in the Soviet one and I forgot, because that would not surprise me. Forget shit all the time. As you get older, you start forgetting things. It's unfortunate, but it's just the way it is. We are short on 1 oil, but I'm not going to trade for it. It's okay. It's fine. I'm not going to trade for 1 oil. All right, so we're getting a little bit of a preparation bonus over here. Waiting for this last division to come over here as well. And yeah, let's just get this up before we do any attacks. And let's let the Americans kill themselves just a little bit. And we're here for the experience, guys. Although this guy actually lost experience, unfortunately. I guess he had some rough fights over there. I think he was the one that was attacking New York City, and that didn't go too well for him. But yeah, once he gets over there, then we will launch our attacks. And I could let him get a preparation bonus, but it's fine. Let's just attack and see if we can win, because we might be able to. Well, let me see. Where do we want to attack? We got hills there. Well, that would be the easiest location to attack. But let's go and attack this one. We're going to send... we're going to actually let... Well, I don't actually want you guys to go over here, but I am going to let you go over to here. Then we're going to attack with these two. Yeah, it looks like that'll be a win, and then we'll send these 2 divisions into this province. He might actually be able to... Nope, he can't do it by himself. What if we have 2 divisions? Yes, that would be a green. Excellent. Alright guys, welcome back. So the game crashed. The mod crashed on us, so I had to reload the closest autosave. So that's really unfortunate. Seems that we got this going here, but I guess we got that done, so we really hadn't done anything. I don't know why that crashed. Hopefully this is not a consistent issue that we face. I don't know if there's any research that we had finished up that... No. Alright, so I don't think we did anything between then. Yeah, I think we just kind of sat here. There was the Republic declared in Serbia. I was going to end it soon anyway, so I think we're probably going to go ahead and end this here. I'm also worried about another crash. Hopefully not. I actually have to get dinner ready and eat something. Kids need to eat and all that kind of good stuff. So, yeah, I don't think... I was going to try and get us back to where we were at the very least. Get all our troops back over here. I suppose we can go ahead and do that. We'll just speed it up real quick, get it back over here. And remember, we're working on planning bonuses and stuff, and hopefully we don't have any issues here. It doesn't crash again. That'd be frustrating. We got all our troops going over to the border right now. Yeah, we're still waiting on that last division. I think we were at 16th of March here. We'll go ahead and stop this and go ahead and declare, go ahead and attack again. We're going to send both of these units in here. Once again, the same thing that we did last time. And hopefully whatever caused that crash doesn't happen again. I think we're going to stop on the 15th because it crashed, I think, on the 16th. We do have a military factory to get assigned as well. But yeah, I'm worried about another crash, and I don't want to have to reload just to come back in and tell you guys, hey, it crashed again. So we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. Which is a bummer because I was going to play a little bit longer, about another couple minutes here. So it was going to end soon anyways. But I hope you guys are enjoying the campaign. We've made a lot more progress this time than we did last time. We made a good solid, 8.5 months here. And of course, we're over here involved in the American Civil War. Like I said, I love doing these little conflicts where we have the little 4 volunteer units. It's just more contained. It's interesting because it's not what you typically do when you're playing Hearts of Iron. And then we can't see what our enemies are working on. Last that we saw, though, France was attempting, was going down their branch here for, invading us, which is the preparing the liberation. So we'll just have to see what they end up doing here. I think they have to do a couple things before they're actually able to. Oh well, no, they could go ahead and declare war on us immediately if they wanted to. That would probably not work out well for them. I don't think they have a lot of. They don't have a lot of divisions. They don't have. They do have a little bit of navy though. Okay. So probably could match our Mediterranean fleet. But yeah, if you guys happen to know how to get the volunteer planes over there. Oh, you know what? Maybe we have to. Oh, okay. I'm an idiot. I got it. All right. I know what I need to do. You need to create the air wing here and then send it. I bet that's how you do it. I almost guarantee it. So what we're going to do, we're going to send, let's just send, I don't want to send, we'll send Andy planes, I suppose, over there. Let them get a little bit of experience. Yeah, I think this is the way you actually need to do it. I think. Yeah, it looks like this should work here. We'll send them on over here. And they should deploy over there. We'll have to see. But hopefully that should work. I think that's the way you have to do it. Create the air wing over here and then send them. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the episode, make sure you leave that like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our content. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when we're putting those videos up. Leave a comment. Love talking to you guys. And if you haven't watched that Soviet Union or those British campaigns and you're looking for something else to watch, those are on the channel as well. Those are both very enjoyable. The Soviet Union one's wrapping up now. We should only have like maybe 1 or 2 more episodes left. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.